What you're seeing now is the actual hospital that was leveled and 1,000 Zimzerbs were burned alive and all that. That did not happen. What happened last night is pretty standard. It has happened before in Gaza. One of these homemade rockets goes up, something happens, its trajectory gets pushed somewhere else, and it landed right here. If this was a JDAM, and it was not, by the way, if it was, there would be a crater all in the center of that. A big smoking hole. Do you see a smoking hole? No. Do you see thousands of people dead? No. But understand that in the Islamic world, it doesn't matter. Once the word got out that some Israeli journalist said, oh yeah, Israel did this, all hell broke loose. Now, you can say understandably it did. On the other hand, you could say, no, you probably should wait for the evidence to come in. But never let a good crisis go to waste, as good old Rahm Emanuel would say. And this is exactly what happened. An errant rocket that misfired, essentially, it fired, and then the propellant shot out the side, or some venturi got messed up, and it blew up there. That looks like, right there, from my experience looking at these videos, that looks like rocket damage. Not very high explosive. If this was a 1,000-pound JDAM, none of that would be left. Nothing. No, those palm trees, gone. The stone, the tablets in there, I guess, or the bricks, they'd be gone. These cars right here, that red one, would be gone. Nothing would be left. But you see, there's stuff left. And you notice if you actually see a bunch of these pictures, there are no women there. There are no children there. Now that one there right here perhaps looks like a child, perhaps. Other than that, there's nothing. So, was there 1,000 people that died? No. Did the hospital get leveled? No. But it doesn't matter. Optics only matters at this point. Israel bad, obviously. Obviously Israel's bad, right? Yeah. Obviously Hamas is bad because they were look, they caused this. If they didn't fire unguided rockets into Israel, this wouldn't have happened. This is their fault, 100% their fault. Now, is it Islamic Jihad? I don't know. Is it Hamas? Who knows? Is it a third-party actor? Other than Islamic Jihad and Hamas? Who knows? This is why you should always pull back on your comments. And like yesterday, I noticed it. I'm like, well, if this happened, it's going to get spicy. And it got spicy. Regardless of even if it was true. And it's not, obviously. It doesn't matter to these people. They don't care. They just need a reason, albeit a half-assed reason, to go after Israel, to go after the United States embassies, to go after people and hurt them. They don't care. They have a 7th century mentality with 21st century weapons. That's the truth. Not all of them, obviously, that's the caveat. But most of them do. Most of them voted to put these people in power in Gaza. They're at fault. Just like the Democrats when they vote for generations, filthy goddamn libprogs into mayoral offices and governorships. Expect what you expect. Chicago's a war zone. New York City, war zone. Atlanta, war zone. All run by filthy goddamn Democrats. And when you let one of these leftist Hamas douche canoes go in there and fire rockets into Israel, you cannot be surprised that Israel retaliates. And then collateral damage happens. They don't want... I honestly think that Israel doesn't necessarily want to indiscriminately murder a bunch of people. I believe that. Now, are there some bad Israelis? Yeah, there are. And we can have a discussion about that. Are there bad Palestinians? Yes, obviously. Are there good Palestinians? Of course. Are there good Israelis? Of course. There's always the bad apples that ruin everything else, the whole bunch. Turn it rotten. This is what it is. And again, in closing, it doesn't matter if this was true or not. It doesn't matter if Israel dropped a JDAM there or not. It doesn't matter if this was an errant rocket that failed and fell into this parking lot here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if only 10 people died. It doesn't matter if 900 people died. It doesn't matter. All these people need to know, or all these people need to know or hear from is attack the West, attack Israel, attack Europe. It doesn't matter. They don't care. They just need the green light to do this, to go after people that they shouldn't be going after. And you can see it right now. Iran is sort of dialing back their rhetoric. Not by much. They're dialing back. Same thing with Hamas. Dialing it back a bit. Not much, but they're dialing it back. Same thing with Hezbollah. Not much, but they pulled back in skosh. This whole situation's fucked. It is. I'm sorry, it is. Well, there's nothing else I can say about this. It is. I reiterate my point from my previous video yesterday. I just want to live. I just want to live in peace and prosperity. But apparently I can't. Apparently I'm somehow responsible for this, or the United States is? How are they responsible for this? How are they responsible for Hamas's disastrous actions against their own people? This is their fault. According to me, my opinion, of course. People just need to chill back, but it's not going to happen. Not now. And for the foreseeable future, not ever.